I've never really been a fan of the Lego helmet sets. Okay, aside from that first one, it was a fresh idea back then in 2020, and like, yeah, Iron Man's helmet's super iconic. I always wanted an Iron Man suit. It felt like the $60 price was pretty good. But there hasn't been any since that I ever wanted to go out and buy. They've been varying degrees of quality where a lot of them have a very blocky aesthetic to round shapes. I know it's Lego, but I expect some more smoothness up there. And most of them just aren't worth the price. I'm hopeful for the future because they at least added a minifigure to the Sauron one. And, you know, it's still like, okay, it's $70, but at least there's a little bit more than that helmet. But then again, that set I would have got if it was like silver, but no, they just use a plain gray. Well, it seems like minifigures are a mainstay for helmets because today they revealed famous F1 racers helmets, which I don't care about F1 racing. These look great if you ask me. Like, I'm kind of amazed at how much I like them. They really got the roundness done so much better than a lot of the Star Wars ones, which are most of the helmets line. Plus, we get incredible minifigures of these iconic current racers that we have never gotten before, included in the respective sets. These released May 1st, 2026. Now, there is a catch. These are $90, which is more than the base $70 price that we see with most helmet sets recently. Like, they started out at $60 and around like 2023, I think they went to $70. These do have a good price for piece ratio if that's your metric of measuring value. 886 pieces for $90, 884 pieces for $90. I mean, look, Sauron's helmet, that was 538 pieces for $70. The Jango Fett helmet from last year is 616 pieces for $70. Kylo Ren's was $70 for 529 pieces. This one was $70, for 730 pieces. So from that perspective, these are much better priced than most of the helmets. These do seem to have a little bit more bulk and are slightly bigger than the Star Wars ones, even beyond the piece count. Do I think they're worth $90? I don't know about that. Like, again, the helmet sets are already kind of overpriced. This would have been good at like $70. Still, I like the design of these a lot, and like comparing them to the actual helmets, they do a great job getting these little details here and there. I mean, I don't like stickers, and these are seemingly prints all over. I know some people will say that prints raise the price of Lego sets, and you're probably right, even though I guess that's never been straight up confirmed. If this was loaded with stickers, it would come off a lot cheaper, so it does live up to that premium price in a way. I do like how even there's like the little plaque right here with their signature and the name, and for the team as well, which those are across two 2x8 exclusive tiles. And yeah, from every angle, the builds for both of these helmets just looks beautiful. I love the shaping. I'm very impressed by the build techniques. Even the alignment and printing of those printed pieces looks great. Of course, these are official product images, to be fair. The only ones I would say is the one at the back. Like, yeah, it being cut in the middle there looks a little bit awkward, but hey, I'm a Lego Cars fan. I'm used to that. Those minifigures, I gotta talk about them. Charles Leclerc looks great. It's the first time we're getting this specific hairpiece, which I love, the J Ninjago movie hairpiece in this specific color, so that's really cool. Exclusive face, super detailed torso print, and even some leg printing. But the winner of these two is Lewis Hamilton. To be fair, I knew who Lewis Hamilton is. I didn't know who Charles Leclerc is, as somebody who's looking from the outside. But I am a sucker for Lego hairpieces, and we get an amazing new exclusive hairpiece for this minifigure. Rarely do we get hairpieces with this kind of texture, and I absolutely love this. I hope we get it in a new minifigure series or something cheap. Put this in Lego City. But look, we know it's not going to be in that next series. And then we have the Shrek series. Nobody in Shrek is going to be wearing this hair right here. But yeah, please put that in another set. But other than that, amazing new face print. Great torso and leg printing. My one gripe with the minifigures, though, is that these are the helmet sets. They really didn't throw in a minifigure helmet for both of these people. Like, that's kind of the main focus of the set. I know we do get a helmet in this set, but you would have thought, hey, these two F1 racers do not come in any other sets. We might as well put the freaking thing this set is based off of in the set in minifigure scale as we have the minifigure. But no. So that's very strange for a choice. Feels like a cut corner, which is disappointing for such an expensive set. Oh, actually, I do have another gripe with the minifigures. Where's the arm printing? Like, their outfits in real life have sleeve printing. That's a strange exclusion. We have a shot of the back of the minifigure from the back of the box picture for both of them, which that has some great printing at least. Unfortunately, like, the only pictures online for that are blurry. But geez, I love what I could see of Lewis Hamilton's back hair. Like, that looks great too. And just a few more things to mention with the set here. There's also a completely new piece with this visor right here, which makes these feel even more accurate. Love the sculpt on there, and I'd love to see what mock builders can do once they get their hands on this. Though, you know, the printing will have to be brassoed off. Also, I'm still a little bit confused by this additions line. Like, okay, we got additions for sports that were not motor racing. Now we're getting additions for motor racing with F1 helmets. Why isn't this 18 plus like every other helmet? It's 14 plus. You would think that something like this is a little bit more tied to adults than, say, Star Wars and things like that. I'm just saying that because, like, you get advertisements on here for, like, Bit Defender and a freaking credit union. But whatever, I know tons of kids and teenagers are into F1 racing, so maybe that isn't surprising. At the end of the day, will I be buying either of these sets? No, but I really want those minifigures. If I can find either of those cheap, especially the Lewis Hamilton minifigure, I will swipe that up right away. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the builds of these as much as I do, with those careful curves going on there? The amazing minifigures? Subscribe here for more LEGO news and commentary, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.